New figures show that 5 leading UK banks have so far failed to meet targets agreed with the government on lending to small and medium-sized businesses. Only £16.8 billion was made available in the first 3 months of this year. That's a shortfall of more than £2 billion, suggesting that unless lending improves, the banks will miss their annual target. Our chief economics correspondent, Hugh Pym, reports.
The major high street banks are under fire again. They're falling short on a commitment to lend more to small businesses, and they've been warned there'll be consequences if they miss the full year target.
If the banks don't deliver, the government can come back in terms of its original commitments not to increase more taxes. We don't want to go down that road. We just want the British economy to succeed, and we want the banks to engage with British business and support them. It's got to be done positively.
This construction firm in Derby isn't too pleased with the banks. It wanted to borrow to expand and take on new orders, but was given the thumbs down.
We've got plenty of work coming in. I've got some nailed on contracts and I've got some nailed on deals, but I just can't get the funding to go forward with it. It will slow our growth down without a shadow of a doubt.
A spokesperson for the banks said there'd been an encouraging start on meeting the target for larger customers, but demand for loans by small businesses was muted.
Since the financial crisis, credit has been harder to come by. There are fewer banks left on the high street, but new competitors are now coming into the market. This Swedish bank has been quietly building up a network of branches around the UK, often in anonymous buildings like this one. It likes to feel it does things differently. Some would see it as a return to traditional banking.
On the personal banking side,
Here, the local bank manager decides who gets loans. Head office doesn't call the shots. Staff don't get bonuses. They do charge for current accounts, unlike the big banks, but they are increasing business lending.
This is like banking used to be, where you can actually, first of all, physically meet your bank manager, and secondly, of course, the bank manager is then empowered to take decisions, so you actually get to meet the decision taker.
In a way, it's back to something like this.
I was only too pleased to go over and arrange for him to open his first account.
Old-fashioned banking, where an interview and a handshake would seal a lending deal. Some believe these lessons from the past might in future help boost the flow of credit from the high street banks. Hugh Pym, BBC News.